I can back some of this aggro onto him. Oh, I backed it off, and then the cleric got aggro. Nice. Nice. Helping. Helping! Like, this one's almost dead. Hey, we got one. Great. Okay. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Yeah, Terra's shutting down soon. That's kind of unfortunate. Always unfortunate with an old moment. Just not a lot of people doing it. I never had any trouble finding groups in EverQuest 1 Cohh, even as a Shadow Knight. How do you ask? I married a cleric. Oh, dude, I love it. That's great. That's good. Me gusta mucho. Oh my lord. And the RP guild stuff comes out. Ahoy! Rusty Rapiers is docked nearby with over 100 crew members. Gaze into the scope of a fast track to 50 with gear giveaways, epic pick spawns, trade skills, t-shirts, mugs, live streams, and our patented roadmap to glory. Highly social, highly active, soon to be the biggest guild on the server. So find some chirk in ye. It's time to stop LFG and start rolling deep. Wow. Okay. That is, dude, they got a salesman. They got a salesman. Oh, man. It's the same damn message every year. Is it, Grimlaw? Dude, your guild has a marketing department. Respect. Okay. I saw that in chat and I couldn't agree more. Telemarketers and EQ. Palme, thanks for gifting that sub. Hey, Psycho Cyborg, what's up, dude? How are you? Yeah, Midori Bushi, nice. Nice. What's happening? I don't understand anything. Don't worry. I've been playing this game for 20 years and I don't either. You're good. Right now what we're doing is we are farming mobs, these orcs. This is my group right here. We're chilling. I'm CohhBongos. And I'm a bard. We got other guys here, and we're getting experience. We're watching this little bar here go up, which is our level, and we're getting some sweet XP. Is bard a support class? It is a support class that also can do some soloing and is very good for groups. Yep. Which is one of the reasons I rolled a bard. I want to be able to, if I ever just want to jump on for like an hour, I hope to be able to find groups. Yep. I thought bards use instruments. They do. Bards do use instruments. They mostly use instruments later. And eventually they get weapons that act as instruments, which is pretty cool. But yeah. They do use instruments. Oh, turn off my AoE? Sure, absolutely. Will do. What class do you recommend for someone with 0 experience? Necromancer or mage. Yep. Mage and necromancer both have pets. They're easy to use and they're very, very powerful. Yep. Necromancer is arguably the most powerful solo class. Mage is also incredibly, incredibly good. They're very similar. Yeah. Necromancer has a little bit more utility, and mage is just, it's like a wizard with a pet, essentially. Yeah. What's the hardest class? The hardest class is arguably Enchanter. Enchanter can be pretty rough. Uh-oh. And kind of depends on a few things. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But yeah. I'd say Enchanter's probably the hardest. Cleric can be hard. Cleric can be hard. If you don't know how to heal, Cleric can be hard. Tanking is relatively easy, but you always have to be at attention. Also, Shadow Knight or monks if you're pulling. Yeah, monk pulling is relative. Like there is a stark difference between a good monk and a bad monk, for sure. A good monk, a monk that is a good puller, is really good for a group. But a monk that is not a good puller is a waste of a group spot. So some monks are not very good, unfortunately. Yeah, a monk that can't pull is about as useful as a rogue. I wish there were more to that. I do, because I like rogue is my main. I wish there was more to that, but there's really not. Yeah. I know, monks are also like some of the best DPS in the game, which is crazy. Yeah. Are rogues bad? Rogues are not good in Classic. Unfortunately. They're not the highest DPS. They don't really have a huge amount of utility. And they're just not great. Once you get to Kunark, they get a little better. Once you get to Velios, they become okay. Once you get to Velios, they become okay. Like Velios is kind of when rogues hit it off. Now the thing is, like, there are certain times when rogue DPS is okay, like a few specific raid fights and things like that, but generally a monk is always going to outdamage a rogue. In some cases, even some tanks can outdamage rogues. Casters are always going to outdamage rogues, unless the mob is like super magic resistant, which does happen, especially in like Plane of Air and stuff. But yeah, it's definitely a thing. Is there any point in playing EQ if you've never played it before? Sure, absolutely, especially if you liked old MMOs. Yeah, for sure. If you played any old MMOs, hey, ding level 4, nice. If you played any old MMOs and you can like deal with that, then yeah. Rogues are king of corpse recovery. Yeah, and getting places that you know, for camps and stuff like that. Absolutely. Back when I was growing up and played Rogue, the game was a lot less about optimization. So like back when I played EverQuest in the first few years it was out, like nobody really did damage parsing. Nobody really like it didn't matter that rogues sucked because there was no real min-maxing. It was just about kind of like grouping and having good time. So like, it's kind of different playing a rogue these days because everyone knows that they're not as good. So it's like, they don't really get like finding groups as a rogue on progression servers these days is relatively rough because there are people that just know that they're kind of like the quasi lowest DPS in a group spot. And they're just like, we'll just find someone else. We'll just find someone else, you know what I mean? Like, so that's one of the reasons I wanted to roll Bard, because I wanted to be able to get groups easily. And Bards, even in Classic, Bards are decent to okay. Their songs alone are useful. So, yeah. Simon says, no min-maxing. Guilds were literally using Excel sheets to track damage output. Yeah, I mean, some were, for sure. But it wasn't the common theme. Like the general community was not min-maxing. There's always min-maxers for everything in life. Always. But it's one thing for like the entire community to be somewhat tuned into that, and for like a small portion of the community to be tuned into that, if that makes sense. Is there a coalition guild on the server? No, there's not. No, I'm only going to be playing this in the cozy stream for now, so I don't have enough time to run a guild or anything. Yeah. This reminds me of Shadowbane. Nice. Oh yeah, dude. I was a big Shadowbane player. Wasn't Dirge a subclass in EQ, or was that EQ2? EQ2. Dirge was a subclass of Bard in EverQuest 2. It was like the evil Bard. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Elf2 says it could be a cozy guild. Nah. No, the thing about a guild is, if you're going to run a guild, you got to be around to run the guild. And I'm going to be playing different games during the day and possibly even different games in the afternoon. So I don't, no one will be around to watch a guild. And you know, that's not, if I was going to run a guild, I would want to be playing like all the time, and I'm not. So, and nobody I really know is. Yeah. So there's that. Is this a new TLP? Yeah, it is. Very new TLP. Mm-hmm. Shadowbane was so good. Rollin, it was so good. If Cohh's gonna do it, he's gonna do it right or not at all. Yeah, in a lot of ways. That basically. Auto, very cool. Oh, I love that you still play EQ from time to time. Dude, I love it. It's again, it's like taking a vacation for me. It's like taking a trip. I love it. I love it. Oh, that's a level 10? Jesus, dude, we wouldn't have a prayer against him. That one mob would wipe the whole team. Raid boss, exactly. Do I have a spell for this level? I don't think so. Oh, Lisa's locating lyric. I think that helps you find corpses or something. Cello's Accelerando next level. Ooh. Ooh. I gotta get some drums, right? I think I gotta find some drums somewhere. Remember the Griffins in Common Lands? Oh god, yes. And the Sand Giants in Oasis? I loved it, dude. Loved it. What level's my bard? 4. Got 4. Mm-hmm. Specters. Oh, man. Specters were a thing. Voltec 0 with the 41, and he says... You did it 3 times. Thank you very much, bud. Mm-hmm. Boop. Hell yeah, Fishhawk. Love it, man. Love it. Mm-hmm. Got any hyper bongos? I do. Mm-hmm. Any drops, says Fuzzy? Like drops in the game, or like? Not really yet. But we see much questing? Oh, bro, there's no questing in this game. I know the game's called EverQuest, but there's like no questing. You don't quest in EverQuest. You just kill stuff. Lots and lots of killing stuff. Yeah. Should have been called NeverQuest. That's right. That's exactly right. It should have been called NeverQuest. A lot of grinding. You can do the quest for Journeyman's Boots. I mean, if a quest for Journeyman's Boots is turning in some items one time, then yes, you can. Why is this game so dang cozy? I know, right? It's so cozy. Watching you play EQ while I raid in WoW is so chill. Awesome, buddy. But yeah, I'm not giving you fire drops. I wish I could give you fire drops that are hot fire. What did I just get hit with? Try to draw them yourself. The maps in this game. Nice. Big hit. Oh. Leveling new alts in SWTOR? Oh, do it, man. Didn't they just release a new EQ2 server? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you know that Sony put the Croc Lockjaw in both EQ and DCUO? Lockjaw is part of the multiverse? I believe that. Lost Sherpa with the 9 months. Thank you so much, bud. I just saw you in game and I thought you were a Cohh fanboy. Nope. I'm Cohh Bongos. Hi. 3-star rage, thanks for the 89. I appreciate it. Thanks for the cozy vibes. Cohh mods in chat. Time to put the kids to bed. Have a good one, dude. Have a good one. Ever play Lotro? Only a little bit. Yeah. It really didn't grab me. Oh, Taz, no. No, fell apart. Yeah, didn't happen, unfortunately. Would have been fun, but... Micron B. Oh, yes. DOC was so good. DOC was so much fun. I played a Scald for the longest time in DOC. Oh, man. The newbie PvP zones were so much fun. They were so much fun. William Wall says, is anyone on Freeport for leveling? Oh, there you go. Does DAOC do progression servers? Probably not. Will there be fishing? I don't know, maybe. I don't think there's much reason to fish in this game, unfortunately. Fishing for crafting? There you go. Have you seen the Warhammer private server? No. No. Mr. Minmax, story of our life. Yeah. Pretty much. No rogue this time? No rogue right now. No, I wanted to play a bard. Want to get some cellos and run around super fast. I got my rogue reserved though, if I decide to go that route with it. Owen says no rogue for the first 2 days. Oh man. Did you ever play WildStar? I did. I played WildStar for a day and a half. I did. Yeah. Yeah. Alex with the 19 months. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. Mr. Flanders, love it. Love it. Anarchy Online? Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Anarchy Online was amazing. I loved it. Anarchy Online was a game where the vision of the designers was so far ahead of what the coders could actually do. It was amazing. It was amazing. Like the ideas of Anarchy Online were even by today's standards just crazy high level. It was an MMO that was so ahead of its time. Psych on Rails is like, what? Anarchy Online was a giant, like, two-sided PvP game where it was like everyone could have all the skills. And they had this really cool system that would like weight different skills based on your class. And it did all sorts of little things that really separated it. The biggest thing, and the thing that was a complete mess for the first like few months, was you basically could create your own tailored instances, and it was amazing. It was like basically you could set parameters for what kind of mission you'd want, and then it would generate a mission somewhere in the world that you then had to get to. And then you would have your own custom tailored, procedurally generated mission that you'd have to complete for the loot that you wanted. So, oh man. Bowman says, what was that the castle one where they screwed up on the XP bonus castle thing because it wasn't out in the first 30 days? No, I think the game that had the screwed up castle plot thing was Age of Conan. Wait a second. I very much disagree with you in your opinion on Enchanter. I played that at release and it was the best class. Originally, Q was all about grouping and folks always wanted Enchanter. They kept groups alive, at least if you were good.
Nani?
Wait. Did I at some point say Enchanter was not good? What are you talking about? No, I said it wasn't easy. Oh, maybe. No. I said it was hard. Somebody asked me what was the hardest class to play. And I said that Enchanter was probably the hardest class to play. And to play well was the way that question went. But no, I didn't say that they were bad. They're necessary. In fact, you need an Enchanter in high-level groups in most cases. No. I didn't mean to say it in any way that they were not good. If you're like in Guck or Soul B or really anywhere, honestly, that is high level, you basically need Cleric and Enchanter are the two things you absolutely need. So, yeah, no, I definitely did not mean to say they were bad. And I think to the person I was talking to is I definitely don't recommend starting with an Enchanter if you don't know what you're doing. It's rough. Does my wife still game? Not these days, no. She does her own thing with her horses and stuff, and then we have 3 kids, and that's basically what she does right now. Yeah. "73 months, hard to believe I've been here longer than I've been in a relationship with my now husband. Thanks for keeping it awesome, Cohh in chat, Longwood Geek. With these 73 months, thank you so much, buddy. How long have I played EQ? I played EQ a huge amount back in the day, and then didn't play it for years and years and years. And then over the last 5 to 7 years, I've jumped into progression servers now and then and messed around. But yeah. She's helping the kids level up in life. That's right. He is. RK79 with the 30 months. Thank you. My bad then, I'm playing another game and it was my first chance to say something. Oh, it's fine, Aerozak. No, it's all good. Yeah, no, it's totally cool. What server did I play back in the old days? Saren. I played on Vishon and then it split into Saren. Yeah. Oh, CJ, she was fine doing that. Yeah. Did you ever beat the Torklar Battlemaster back in the day? Is that the guy in Unrest? Yeah. Is there an AoE class in EQ? Yeah. Yeah, there's a few classes that are really good at AoEs. Ever play Asheron's Call? I didn't, no. Is V Rising done? Yeah, check out the V Rising base tour. That was the big culmination. Yeah, Torklar Battlemaster drops an alcohol that I need for burning rapier whenever I play my rogue. I don't always need, sometimes you need it for your epic, but other times you don't, so it depends on if you get lucky with drops. Hey, Digital Mall Rat, my pleasure, buddy. Thanks, man. Are you gonna swarm kite? Oh, one of my mains for a long time was a druid. Yeah, dude. Can you use your clout as a big streamer to get info on a release date for KSP2? Nope. Is this EQ or EQ2? EQ. Yeah. Really? Mr. Bojangles says they messed with the rogue epic. Have to do a lot of the epic quests now.
Nani?
What do you mean? What do you mean they messed with the rogue epic? Like when? Not, I mean, I did the rogue epic on a progression server not 2 years ago. Yeah. Uh-oh. You can't shortcut it anymore? What does that mean? How am I needing on these bells? I do not need bells. Oh wait, I'm super interested in this now. On Eridune, they changed it to make it harder to multi-quest? What? What do you mean? Really? What are you talking about? When you're saying the multi-questing, are you guys talking about the... You can't get multiple of the drops from the general? Oh, so did they make it so you can't get like the robes and stuff anymore? Do you have to do the burning rapier quest and stuff now? If so, that's cool. I mean, I like when I learned you didn't have to do that, I was kind of sad, so. Hey, whoa. Whoa, Titan Alley 2. I've been a lurker many years, but mods are the best and Cohh is a madman. So this is only for the mods and not for you, Cohh, says Titan Alley 2 with the $100 tip to the mod team. Dude. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is super cool. For the record, I appreciate you tipping me and then demanding that it's only for the mod team. However, quick disclosure, all of my tips go to the mods anyway. So, womp womp. But thank you so much for supporting the mod team. I really appreciate it. And that is super cool, you. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah. But yes, but especially that tip. That tip especially goes to the mod team. Absolutely. Yep. That tip especially goes to the mod team.